and today on my show, I'm going to be talking to you about infinity and chaos. On we go! Christ's sake, who left the fridge open? Hi, Mathy Mike here with my picture of my favorite bird. Now, some people ask me, why should I watch you, Mathy Mike? Well, in response to that, I say, I'm a Feld Medal winner. Okay, I've won the Feld Medal. And some people go, don't you mean the Field Medal, Mathy Mike? No, it's the Feld Medal. And you might be wondering, what's the difference? The difference is just the letter I, okay? They're just as prestigious and just as good. The only difference is the letter I, okay? Just because Manjul Bhargava, Harvard class of 96, somehow got the Field Medal while Mathy Mike got the Feld Medal doesn't mean I'm not as smart as him. I did better on all the tests at Harvard than him. So take that, Manjul. Don't watch his show, watch Mathy Mike's show. Okay? Really, the only difference is, like, I got a gold in the Summer Olympics, while he got a gold in the Winter Olympics. And for some reason in this analogy, the Winter Olympics are quote-unquote better than the Summer Olympics, when we all know the Summer Olympics is better. Okay, Mom? Now on to the show. Hi, Mathy Mike, here to talk to you about infinities. Now, when you first look at an infinity, or a set that you might be infinite, think that's infinite, well, what happens is sometimes you need to know whether or not it actually is infinite. So, for instance, when you look at the harmonic series, you might first go, hey, that converges. Newsflash, it doesn't. It diverges, okay? But you look at something like 1 over the repeating powers of 2 going up. That does converge. Now, some things in our life sometimes do go infinite, or at least feel like they're infinite, but really they do converge. For instance, what feels infinite is the amount of days since my ex-wife left me, Yolanda. Why? Or the amount of guys she's been with since she's left me. Also animals. But things like that do converge still. Like last Thursday, she accidentally got in a car crash. You might be wondering, how do you know that, Mathy Mike? Well, it was my birthday, and my wishes came true. Hey guys, this is Mathy Mike on his break currently at his part-time job. So, let's talk about infinity in philosophy, like the myth of Sisyphus. Now, this is written by Albert Camus, and it's about this guy named Sisyphus, who is condemned by God to push a boulder up a hill for the rest of his life. But Albert Camus is like, oh, but eventually he'll converge and be happy in the end. Now, I like to think of myself a lot like Sisyphus. The only difference, though, is that instead of a boulder he's pushing up every day, it's child support from the child my ex-wife Yolanda had with Manjul. And the incessant pain from pushing that boulder up is arthritis. Yeah. And in my case, I don't think it converges to happiness. But that's my break, guys. I gotta get back to work, so yeah, I'll see you guys around. Okay, just gotta do my trusty finger here. Hey guys, Mathy Mike here in bed in his Snuggie, official Snuggie. And I thought I'd talk to you about chaos theory before your boy went to bed. Now, to address a question you might have, why do I have 2 sunglasses on? It's not because I'm a fan of the sun, I wear my sunglasses at night. It's because instead of having a sleeping pillow for my eyes, I just wear 2 sunglasses. Yeah, but despite that, let's get on to chaos theory. Now, you can model chaos, maybe of like a population with things like the discrete logistic difference equation. Now, to actually reach equilibrium in chaos theory, you need to find maybe an intrinsic growth rate, or some rate that's actually going to eventually go from chaos to equilibrium. To connect this to a real-world example outside of population, like mental health, the logistic difference equation could be your mental state, and that growth rate could be how effective your therapist is. I still haven't found a good growth rate in my personal life. But I think if this show gets accepted by PBS, that could be a good growth rate. Probably could reach equilibrium off of that. So no pressure, PBS. But otherwise, I'm going to pull my kid from your show. So think about it. I'll see you around. Hey, Mathy Mike here. And before I sign off, I just wanted to give a shout out to my ex-colleague, Ben Schwartz, who recently passed away due to a nosebleed that wouldn't stop. It's a rare condition. It's hard to explain. But I wanted to just share with you his final words that touched both my heart and so many other people's hearts. R.I.P. Ben. Colleague Ben, how long did it feel being in prison for math fraud?
Felt like the amount of irrational numbers between 0 and 1.
Dang. Did they finally caught you on the negative 1/12 scam?
Yeah, they did. Found out it wasn't true.
Dang.